This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here. You're watching CES 2014 coverage of the Tech Podcast Network. TPN.TV partners include Dropcam.com and their newest cloud-based web cameras. Visit TPN.TV/Dropcam.
We've got I'm not even going to try.
Okidokeys.
Okidokeys. Okay. Usually when you smush it all into one, it's just like, okay.
The eye plays tricks on you for me.
And with like an hour's worth of sleep or something like that. So anyway, we got Okidokeys here. Okidokeys, and you are...
Todd Harrion.
Todd Harrion, there you go. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing... not too good right now. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Okidokeys?
So, Okidokeys is a smart lock and smart key solution. We've focused on the keys.
Okay.
So the idea is taking the 200-year-old flat metal key technology and connecting that with the 230 million connected devices in the U.S., 5.7 connected devices per household.
Wow.
So we wanted to bridge that gap. Okay. So our goal was to have as much flexibility in the key and sharing it and what technologies can open the door as possible. So the OpenWays group, using their experience in the hospitality industry, innovating key technologies for some of the most demanding hotel groups out there, has come to the consumer market with the Okidokeys lock. It can use the latest and greatest smartphones, older smartphones, talk and text only phones, as well as smart tag devices.
Wow.
You can open your front door, your garage door, electrified gates, any kind of electrified device.
Okay.
So it's all about fitting the different lifestyles, the combination of lifestyles and the families, and just giving as many options as possible. You can schedule access as well, not just 24/7 or nothing. It's vacation rentals. If I want to give somebody access to my cabin for a weekend or something like that, I can do that as well.
That's interesting because we actually have two of our teammates. They come up here apparently a lot in Vegas, and they have a friend's house that they stay at, and something like that would be perfect for them.
That would be ideal. Yeah, absolutely.
So how does it work?
So Okidokeys, there's a web portal that you can use to manage your lock and your keys. You can share keys out by the person's mobile number or their email address. Smartphone application, you can also do some management in there. And the person that you're inviting to use your lock would also be able to download the app, which I actually do have it right here. Very simple. Hit the button, opens the door.
All right, let's put it in our product view right here.
Okay.
There we go. And tip it back just a little bit because it's up there. So that basically that's what was that again? That was
the app.
No. What are we looking at in the app?
So that's the screen where you would go to hit the button on the screen there and open the door. The little key will start rotating there, and then that would communicate to
your
the
doors
unlock.
Are unlocked at home.
That would unlock whichever door you had selected.
You should probably lock that again.
Okay. It's proximity range. Yeah.
Okay.
With
okay.
Like a Bluetooth type range.
So
or something.
You couldn't do it from here if your wife called and said.
We do have an online gateway, smart gateway, that you could do remote opening if you wanted to. It is an option, but the lock itself does not require Wi-Fi. No wiring. Fits on the existing deadbolt. So all you're doing is removing the thumb turn and putting our lock on there. No wires. It's battery powered. Very, very simple installation.
Interesting. So does it insert it like a faux key or something like that in there?
It's got a motor in it, and it just turns the spindle of the deadbolt.
Okay, and it sets on top, and it's interesting because you figure you'd have to have a key in there somehow to do that.
So it's doing it from the inside. So from the outside, you don't see that there's anything different. The existing metal key cylinder does still exist, so we don't replace the metal key. You do still have that as an option. But on the inside is where the motor is, and then that would manipulate the deadbolt from there.
So for most people, they just see a deadbolt.
From the outside, yeah.
Oh, that's actually even better because then they're not, like the key punch, the trying the numbers and stuff like that.
So, condos with very strict association rules and things like that, we're not taking away the management's key. It's not changing the aesthetic on the outside, strictly inside. So it's very low profile.
Unless you need to take away.
Well,
need to
you
take
could
away
do
the-
a dummy plate and take away the metal
Yeah,
key.
somebody
absolutely.
gets fired or something like that. They still have a key, and then
That's
go from
right.
there. So.
And did you say this even works on simple dumb phones?
It does.
How does that
absolutely.
work?
So something that OpenWays has come up with is an audio key is one of the options, one of the technologies you can do. It's called a CAC, Crypto Acoustic Credential. So if you know somebody that just has a dumb phone, you can just put in their mobile number. It'll send them a text message with a PIN code and the phone number to call.
Okay.
Call the phone number, put in the PIN code, and it'll play a sound that would open the door.
Nice. I love that.
That
I mean,
is-
there are so many great technologies coming out, but they're focusing on an app, and if you don't have a smartphone, then you're lost.
Exactly.
I love how
Exactly.
you're reaching out. You're backwards compatible.
We
basically.
are, yeah. But we're using all the technologies available today, every variation, to provide a way to share keys, share access.
All right. Well, where do people go for more information?
Okidokeys.com, OKIDOKEYS.com. Pre-sales are open now.
All right.
$179 to start.
Thank you very much.
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thank you.
You know, if it wasn't for our sponsors, we wouldn't be doing the CES 2014 action. Dropcam is one of those sponsors. They have great prices available for cameras that you can put anywhere in your house. You know, if I had a Dropcam, I could actually set it up in the living room and see what's going on. You know, with the frigid temperatures that we had last week, I could have checked it on the house, made sure that the power was still going, or made sure that there wasn't any other problems, listened in if I could hear something, and go from there. So check it out. Go over and check out all the Dropcam models. Go over to TPN.TV/Dropcam. TPN.TV/Dropcam. Of course, it'll help our CES 2014 coverage. Thank you very much, Dropcam.